And speaking of taking risks, I would like to ask you the same question, JuE Wong. What was your biggest risk going into business?
Before I answer your question, I feel like an imposter here. With Nicole Miller, Ted Gibson, Dr. Perricone, and Cynthia Bailey. I'm not sure how many of you have felt that way. I definitely do. But thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Yeah, talking about taking risks, yes, I spent the first 12 years of my career as a commodities trader, and then I decided to pivot to beauty, and really, I have never looked back. One of my mentors and bosses was Dr. Perricone. In 2006, I got to work for him, and it changed the way I looked at beauty, and I knew that taking that risk was worthwhile. I went from a director at PepsiCo to becoming a brand manager, and in 7 years getting into beauty, I took my first CEO job. And since then, in 2009, I have gotten 5 CEO jobs since then. So I know that the risk was well worth it.
Wow. Amazing. Wow, that's unbelievable. Now, JuE, what is the #1 quality you think that a businesswoman should have today?
I think, lean into what your female quality is be vulnerable. When you're at the top, you already have the authority, but you have to earn respect and you have to earn trust. And the only way people can see you for who you are is you have to be open to being vulnerable.
Yes.
And when you are vulnerable, you're more approachable. And when you're more approachable, you learn. Because you don't know everything. You've got to listen. There's a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. And I should take that lesson because I talk more than I listen. But that really helps.
I love that. I love that. Now we're going to do a bonus round. So everyone can just talk really briefly about how you emotionally connect to your audience. Because as we know, with social media now, so much branding is done through social media. I mean, you can buy major ad campaigns, you can, billboards, television, everything. And it really comes down to the person that's behind the brand and what's really important, especially with everyone here, because so much of it's personal, and love it. JuE?
So for me, my audience at this time are the hairdressers. And I can really identify with what Ted says. At the end of the day, you trust your hairstylist more than anyone. I tell my hairstylist more about my secret. I actually need to pay him 3 times more because he doubles up as my therapist.
Yes.
And I don't even recommend him to anyone because I'm so afraid that So I think, it's really talk to their audience and become them. People like to see themselves in you. And to me, that's your most authentic self.
I love that.